What is happening, YouTube? Will's here. Well, let's start this again. My God. What's happening, YouTube? We're here again with the live song reviews, and I'm super excited to be one more time here reviewing your songs. And yeah, today we're gonna have a lot of fun. You know, we're gonna try to go over all the songs. We had almost 15 songs submitted, which is awesome. And yeah, I'm super excited, super excited. So let's get it. How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone is fine there. And yeah, all right, we're gonna get this going. Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? Where are you guys from? Where are you guys talking from today? I'm here in LA, in actually the brand new studio from Radium, and it's so nice. How many songs you guys uploaded today? That's right. That's what's up. Can everybody hear me all right? Hey, just testing here so everybody can hear me. Hey, let me check here. Just want to make sure. Yeah, that's what's up. All right. A lot of new faces here today. I mean, at least for me. It's awesome. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get started to this. I don't want to waste anyone's time here. Just reminding you guys, I try my best to go over all the songs here, but it's not always the case. It's not always possible to go over all the songs, but I'm trying my best, and we'll see what happens, okay? Right now, every live song review is gonna be timed to a total of 1 hour, just because we noticed that many people were submitting more than one track, and you know, we couldn't go over all the songs. And also we're gonna try to be as precise and as fast as we can, so we can go over more reviews in this hour. All right, so let's get into it, guys. All right, for you guys who don't know me, my name is Will. I'm a music producer here at Radium, and I've been, helping Brad with Radium for the past 3 years. And yeah, I do every content that you guys see on YouTube and stuff like that. So I hope you guys have been liking everything. And yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna start with the earliest from today.
No, I never liked you. I can't believe they try to hype you. Said that we were rivals, got me feeling like too. Y'all should be held liable. The show is on the road. Oh my God, please just stop the facade. Please just stop the mirage. Please just stop trying to lie. Boy, your bombs out of dodge. I'm just chilling with the squad, ain't appealing to the mob. No, I never liked you. I can't believe they try to hype you. Said that we were rivals, got me feeling like too. Y'all should be held liable. The show is on the road. No, I never liked you. I can't believe they try to hype you. Said that we were rivals. Got me feeling like too. Y'all should be held liable. Where they at? Where they at? All them hoes you attract. All your bros got you gas. Can I ask about your past? Is it true? Is it cap? Is it rap or an act? Either way, that shit won't last. It won't last. No, I never liked you. That's a fact, I just have what you lack. Got them stacks, I'm a Mac. You a joke, made me laugh. Got these hoes on my sack. I'm a pro at my craft. I'm the GOAT, going back. Going back. No, I never liked you. I'm sick of these niggas, get rid of these niggas. I pity these niggas, I'm killing these niggas. Sometimes I feel this infinity niggas. About to get ugly, not pretty for niggas. I thought this info was privy to niggas, but they never listen, so who am I kidding? Half of you niggas are doing the fibbing. Holding the trigger like who am I missing? Got a few killers that's doing my bidding. While all your bitches are doing my linen. I wanted to live with my brother and sister from back of the pack. They bigger the litter, my pockets got bigger, they pockets got slimmer. Ain't watching the kids, I'm hitting the sitter. You just a beginner. No, I never liked you. I can't believe they try to hype you.
All right. Yeah, I kind of like the song. It's kind of the production side. It's not that bad. I'm gonna be honest, but I think it just passed by without having like much. Like the melody in itself, it's cool, but it's not enough for me to remind me or something. You know, like it's too cyclical. It doesn't give me any memory, you know, like it doesn't bring me any other emotions other than, oh, this is cool, you know. It's just too plain for me, you know. But the production's there, like in terms of production, like the vocals are there, like I like the flow, but I definitely would de-ess a little harder. There are some masses that are popping off a little bit more. And also, yeah, I think it just needs more a stronger melody. Like right now, it's da 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 da. You know, like what I think. I talk to Brad all the time about this, and I think the biggest songs of all time are those who have like that catchy melody that you can whistle or, you know, hum all the time. So if you can change your melody in a way that people can sing along, I think it gets more interesting, you know. So I don't know, like you figure it out, you know. But I think just needs a stronger melody either in the hook or just change the verses, because right now it's too plain, like you know. I think it's just that, man. But other than that, like the production's there, the vocals are cool. Yeah, keep it up. If you want to check it out, we have a beat mixing masterclass, vocal mixing masterclass, and we teach like all those kind of secrets of how we mix the vocals. I don't know if you're mixing yourself or you have an engineer behind that, but yeah, definitely check that out. I can send you the link, just hit me up. And yeah, good luck, man. Let's go for the next one. Let's run into it, guys. I want to be able to review all your songs today. All right, next one is going to be from Chart. Back on the Scene. Production by Adapt. Or Adapt, I don't know. Whatever you want to call.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. I'm on my own tip, gotta do what it did. In the back with the smoke, sitting I'm dust with the tin. Living life through these pages while I'm working the pen. Watch this ink drill, got these rappers hurting again. Oh Lord, aiming at the ceiling, had to jump up off the floor. I'm coming in hard and killing them softly, dropping them off, I'm taking it off. Operator, how he does it. Be high state, put in work, we be buzzing, buzzing. I be in the cuts by my lonely. Chiefing on some cabbage, I be stony. Floating on that cheddar, no baloney. Stay true with myself, I'm never phony.
right, cool. Chart, I think. I don't know if Chart is the name of the song or the name of the artist. I think Back on the Scene is the name of the song, right? So, yeah, I kind of like the song. The beginning, it's kind of foggy to me. Like, it doesn't make me want to listen more than 20 seconds. And that's just because, like, there's not enough interesting sounds. Like, the sounds you chose are cool, but they're not finished. You know, they could be more saturated or bigger or wider or sending more stuff around, you know, with the delay or like other stuff on it. Because right now it's too like you just grab from a library and put in there and put some chords and rap on top. That's how it sounds to me. And I know you probably like work with a producer or something. I would just work on a little bit more on the sounds, like finishing the sounds, make them more interesting, processing more of them, or not processing. It's like it's not necessarily processing, but just making sure that each 4 to 8 bars there's something happening, and makes me want to wait until like 20 seconds in. And another thing that I always say in every review I do here is that music producers, A&Rs from record labels, or even the record labels in itself, they're not going to listen more than 7 to 10 seconds or so, because they have thousands of songs to listen. And right now it's just not popping up for me. I think like the song can be good if you work on those things and the sounds, and also a little more vocal production. You know, this song seems to be very vocal centric, so meaning the song is all around the vocals. So you have to make them more interesting as well. So right now they're like 2 playing as well. Try to mess around with this. Try to mess around with the beat and with the sounds, and I think your track is gonna start to come up more interesting. All right, and send us back. I want to hear if you do this changes and how it's gonna sound. All right, next one, guys. Let's go. What's up, Joe? Good vibes. Totally. We're all about good vibes here, man. All right. Now I'm going to do perfect Chart. Thank you so much, man, for being understanding. And let's get it, man. You know, you have to do a lot of it. That's the only way to do it, you know. And Joe's here too with the good vibes. Thanks, Joe. Also, I want to remind you guys about our roundtable. It's our private group here on YouTube, and we try to make exclusive content every single week for that group. It's $4.99 a month. If you're a member from the Radium roundtable, you're gonna have the ability to skip the line after half of this review session. So 30 minutes in, I'm gonna open for Radium roundtable members to skip the line. All right, if you want to join, just go to our YouTube channel or in the description of this video, click the link and you'll be directed to there. Just join it and come back here and send me your track. I'm going to skip the line for you. All right, after 30 minutes in. So let's get into the third song of the night. Now we're going to go for Dre. What's up, Lorenzo? Lorenzo here on the house again. Lorenzo is it's always here. I think it's probably my 3rd review here with him. That's awesome. Welcome back, my friend. Let's hear Dre Offered now.
You're rocking with the fam, yeah. Hard to get where I'm at, cause I'm way out. VFE, my team, never fade out. Old play ain't working, different way now. I found my way out. Hard to get where I'm at, cause I'm way out. VFE, my team, never fade out. Old play ain't working, different way now. Different way now. I found my way out. Ain't got no time to waste. I'm on my grind today. Ain't much that I can say, but I'ma shine away. I took a different way. I couldn't ride the wave. The choice is mine I made, so you can get out my face. See, I'm way out of my zone. Big old 40 cause I'm on my own. All my day ones they been gone, but I do better when I'm on my own. So I'ma keep on crawling, never stalling. Won't stop grinding, I'ma keep on balling. It's via feet till the day I falling, but that's far from now, too far to call it. Had to get out there and go get it. Let them know that I'm with it. Stood up, been forever strong. They said they right, so I proved them wrong.
I like it. It sounds hot. I like it. I like it a lot. So, Dre, the thing is, I think there's a lot of potential. Like, kudos for the sounds. The sounds are super cool. I think your sound selection is good. And the way you treated the vocals, you know, making it interesting with the panning and stuff. That's the formula right there. I think you're in the right way. One thing I would do right away is just bring that drop way earlier, man. Like, you're waiting 1 minute to give game, you know. Just don't make people wait. They don't want to wait, you know. What you have to, I think here is just an arrangement problem, because you have the ideas. The flow is super dope. The beat it's nice too. Just arrange a little more, you know, different. Just bring things more quickly so people get interested on the song. All right, but I like it. I think the flow are super dope. The beat also is sounding good. There's a couple of things on mix and mastering I would do, but you're getting there. All right, so just rethink this arrangement. I think 1 minute is too much for a drop, and you should be good. Next one. Lorenzo's here at 4th. Oh my God, let's go, Lorenzo. See, you didn't miss it, dude. That's different from a lot of rap. Yeah. All right, let's go. All right, Lorenzo, let's go. I have a couple notes here for you. The first thing, I like the Rhodes, but like just put some modulation on it. Right now it's too raw. You know, the first sound that you have there, it's very apparent, and it has to sound more analog, more real. Right now, I know the sound, like you probably pick it up from Logic or like the stock plugin, and it sounds too raw, you know, like just putting through an analog compressor, a tube or saturation, make it wider, make it modulated, you know, just make it more interesting, because everyone heard that sound before. It's just not interesting anymore, you know. I like Rhodes a lot, don't get me wrong. Electric piano, it's my vibe, trust me, but it's not interesting enough to keep people like, oh, That's something new I want to hear. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, the chords. You probably want to review your progression, just because I think the chords are clashing with the bass line. I think the bass line is going like, and the chords, they're not hitting, like the bass line is not hitting almost any notes on the chords, and if they are not in the right place. Okay, so right now the rhythms are clashing. That's why I think even Bascout band, he said that it feels like there are two songs playing at the same time, and that's what it's about. Like you have almost 3 or 4 melody elements, which you don't want to be melody elements. Like the chorus, they should be on the foundation with the bass. The bass should be following the kick. And there's something else. I think you're aiming for electronic music, if I'm not wrong. And I'm an electronic producer, so what I'm gonna tell you is very important right now, and I want you to take it seriously, okay? Kick is the king. Kick is the king. Bass is the queen in electronic music. So you start all your track from the kick up. So make the kick sound good, and then you start making the changes around the kick. So the kick has to sound good and has to sound in your face. Everything behind is secondary. So even the bass is like secondary. The kick has to be there marking the 4th floor. Okay, so it's you can't have any doubts of the rhythm that is playing. That's number one. Second is the bass has to follow the kick in some way. Not necessarily playing everything in every note with the kick, like not it's not what I mean, but it's more of a like if you're playing just the kick and the bass, they should sound good. Okay, so if you feel that you put an instrument on top and a melody and something and it's not sounding good, you probably have to revisit either your bass line or have to revisit the instruments you're trying to add. And that's all, man. I think like if you do those changes, you should be in a better place. And send me again, man. I would love to check it out again. I'll be doing this live again next Wednesday, and just send me again. I want to check it out. All right. Actually, just one last point of advice I would give you to, whenever you writing the bass, try to always to hit either the tonic, the 3rd, or the 5th, even the 7th sometimes, if you want to do like a quick, like, I don't know, quick phrasing, transition phrasing, that's fine. But try to hit the tonic. That's the pop right there. Like if you do the tonic of each chord, so you play C on the chord on the Rhodes, and then play a C on the bass, or C, E, G, or C, E, G, or a B. Okay, so just make sure you're in the chord, major or minor, and yeah, you should be good, man. Let's go to the next one. Next one. I'm trying to go fast in these, guys, because I want to be able to go over every single one. It just a reminder here, if you remember from the roundtable, Radium roundtable, let me know here in the comments, and I'm gonna start skipping you guys in the second song from now. So in the second song from now, I would allow Radium roundtable members to skip the line. All right, so let me know here in the comments, and I'm starting with whoever comments first and is a member of the roundtable. If you're not a member, don't even try, because I'm gonna check it out here. I have a list in front of me, and if you're not a member, just join and send me back. It's fine. I accept it. And also, if you like this, just like the video, comment, and also we have a thing called super comment, super stickers, something like that, and you're able to donate to the channel and makes everything happen weekly. Saturday Brad's gonna make another review, another live song review here for you guys, and I'm doing every Wednesday, and we do for free, guys. This is a free thing. No one's paying for being here. No one. So anytime you guys donate it just keeps us motivated to do more, better, longer, and deeper reviews for you guys. All right. So let's go for the next one. So I think all right, Marvin. All right. So first thing first, I like the idea, I like the groove, but like the clavs are like on my face. They are here, and I think you probably don't want that. It's too. It's in a way, it's like too piercing. It's piercing too much on the mix, and you don't want that kind of frequencies piercing on people's ears. Mainly if you're trying to play live or in a big venue. They have huge speakers. If you play that live, it's gonna just cut everybody's ears. So yeah, definitely put that down. I think the balance of everything is kind of off. Maybe the idea is dope, but right now I can even like tell just because everything is so unbalanced in terms of mixing. And I don't know if I can even give a good review on the music just because like I cannot discern many of the things that are happening. So right now the vocals are here and the clavs and the vocals, they're in a very similar frequency range, which is, you have to pay attention to that. So maybe a multi-band compression on that, either on the clavs, so every time the vocals come off, the clavs go down a little bit. Yeah, I think just the balancing of everything. Just go back to the drawing board on the mixing part and send us back, okay? Also, I can't hear much of the drums, of the rhythms. I just feel like the instruments making the rhythms, but I don't feel like a solid foundation on the rhythms. I don't have any percussion or any like kick drum or whatever to make me feel like, okay, I'm home, and people need to feel that they're at home when they're listening a song. Like, okay, I know what is going on. I know like at least what's the pace of the song. If you cannot tell like the pace of the song, like the rhythm, how can you like enjoy it? Like, oh yeah, it's just random rhythms, that I put it together. It's not how you make music. Okay. But yeah, just go back to the drawing board on balancing everything out. Make sure you have the rhythm pretty down in a grid and everything is making sense. And yeah, it should be way better. Okay, Marvin? So send us back once you do that, and I'll be gladly to review that. Next one, Timothy, I'm going to answer your question here. So you're not a member. So does that mean you're not reviewing my song? Does not mean that. It means that if you're not in the roundtable, probably you're missing out a lot of stuff. A lot of good stuff that we have, like, exclusive reviews every Saturday with Brad, which is a senior producer as well. He has like 21 years of experience on the music industry. He did multiple live mastering on people's songs here. So sometimes he doesn't like the way it's mastered. He just masters live. and you get a free mastering. You know, you have all these perks that are pretty dope. Like we have exclusive content every week. We have exclusive live reviews for members, and you get to skip the line. So if anybody has a song and it's under the round table, they can skip the line right now. Okay. And I'm opening up for roundtable members right now. If you're a roundtable member, send me here in the comments and I'm opening up for you guys. In the meantime, I'm just going to follow the submission order, Timothy. So if you submitted, let me see what time. Yeah, you submitted like 5:32. So right almost in the beginning of the session. We'll see. I'm going to try my best to go over, okay? So these are the songs that I have here right now. I think almost 15. So let's go over and we'll see what happens, okay, guys? All right. So next one will be Matthew McCoy. Cool. Oh yeah, let's congratulate Josh Allen is a new member of the roundtable. What about that, huh? That's awesome, Josh. Congrats. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the roundtable. And yeah, I'll be gladly to put you on the queue, okay? You're next. So let's go for this review for Matthew. Matthew, I love the ideas. I love you played. I don't know if you played all those instruments. I love how you played the classic guitar, very bossa nova. I'm from Brazil, so I understand a lot of classic guitar playing. And yeah, so what I'm going to tell you is mostly about mixing and a little bit of production, okay? What I think it needs some love on it. So I feel that most of the instruments are kind of imbalanced in terms of the frequency range of each things. I think there's a lot of garbage frequencies, like meaning 100 hertz down. You should clean everything that it's not meant to play on that frequency area. So the guitar, you should clean it out. Even the trumpets, like the trumpets don't go that low. Because right now I'm feeling your mix is kind of muddy. Okay, it's getting muddy. It's getting too confusing on the low end, and you don't want that. Okay, you want clarity on the low end, so all the rest can play it out as it should. But in terms of musicality and the choice of instruments, I think you're in the right way. I love that kind of vibe, like lounge, bossa nova, jazz that you're going for. And just cut out the garbage. Make sure you have a very clean bass. I would even play, if you can find a very nice sample of an upright bass, that will sound so good. Okay, don't try to go too much on electronic sounds, just because it will be like too muddy. It will be even muddier than it is right now. Okay, because I think you have a great idea there. You just need to start selecting the right sounds, cleaning up the trash, and start bringing what is good, like the trumpet sounds. I love when you open up the trumpet sounds and all that. Okay, and that's it. Let's go for the next one for Josh Allen, the newest member of the roundtable. That's what's up. That's what's up, Josh. Amazing. All right, Josh, let me find your song here. Josh Allen, Rise Up. Let's go.
The truth will give you life. Rise up. Open your heart, refresh your mind. Rise up. It's time to look up to the sky. Today you make a choice to live or die. You got a monkey on your back and a target on your chest. I can't stand to watch. You know I love you best. You gotta fight now. Your back's against the wall. It's so hard to get up. It's so easy when we fall. Rise above. Use your strength by giving it. It's so hard to recognize. I love you. Can't stand to watch. You know. Right.
All right, Josh, let's go. Let's do your review right now. So I dig it. I think it's pretty dope as well. Very cool post rock, as our friend Joe here said. I think there's a couple of tweaks that you can do and sound like 50% better right away. One thing is just put it down that the guitar like probably like 6 dB. Right now it's so loud on the mix. And the second thing is there's a frequency range there. I think it's just the tone of the amplifier that you pick on Logic or GarageBand. I don't know what you produce on. But it's very piercing tone, and it's probably like 1 to 5K. It's so loud, and it pierces our ears. Guitar, you have to be really careful because they're on the frequency range that we can hear a lot. When we talk about psychoacoustics, so the way we perceive sound, we perceive that frequency range a lot. So from 1 to 5, it's our bump. If you see like the acoustic curve that we have, it goes up a lot. So on 1 to 5, okay? And yeah, just tone it down a lot, and you should have like a more smooth sound, because right now the guitar is so much louder than everything else that I cannot enjoy the song as a unity. Okay, that's the very first thing. The second thing is the start. It starts a little weird. I would just like start with a very solid idea. Right now it's like, oops, you know when the band like the drummer counts the beat and the band like starts kind of late. It kind of that gives me that impression. Like if I listen back, like it's just and the drum catch up, you know. Either just start with the drums and the bass, and then the rest comes, you know. Because right now it's just starting kind of weird. Just start with a more solid idea, and people can like, oh, this is nice. I wonder what is coming, you know. And the second, the rise, when it comes here and you give your first rise, it's kind of muddy. It's kind of overwhelming the mix. It's overwhelming the song. It almost like takes over everything, and you don't want that. You want to feel that you're playing with the instruments and not in front of them, if it makes sense. So the way you can do that is either first put it down a little bit on the mix. That's the very first thing. I also would put like 6 dBs down on the vocals, like right away. And also just start attenuating all these frequencies that I told you, like the 1K. The way you can do that, just put an EQ on it and put it up, like make a bell, but like put it up, narrow a lot, and then start like messing with it. I can even do it here real quick. Let me see here if I can do that. Yeah, I'm just afraid to crash the whole system. You know what? Never mind. But yeah, what you can do, just open an EQ, an equalizer on your vocals, and select one band and put it up and start messing with this. And then just listen to your vocals. And you will see like around 1 to 5, you listen like a very piercing frequency that you cannot stand. Just put it down like 2 to 3 dBs down. You're going to select and just put it down instead of putting it up. Okay. And start doing that with every single like vocal, every single guitar you see. And you see like your mixes start getting more softer, smoother. Everything seems to be playing better together. Because right now what's going to happen is each instrument is going to play better on their frequency range they're supposed to. Okay. And yeah, and man, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I think also you can diminish a little bit your reverb on the vocals. There's too much reverb or the wrong type of reverb. The reverb that is good, that's gonna say to everyone here about reverb. It's something that I've learned with multiple big ass producers out there, and they always say the same thing about reverb, delay, and all that. If you're listening, it's wrong. You should feel it. Okay? Reverb, delay, echo, all that, you should feel it. You can never, like modulation, flanger, phaser, all that, you should never like be able to separate from the vocal, separate from the guitar, separate from that. It should be part of it. So if you're listening the reverb or everything else separate, it's too much of it. Just, you have to find the sweet spot that I can hear it, but it's more of a sensation. There you, like right now, what you want to do with the reverb is to make sure that people can perceive a space. You're far, or you make, singing in a big space. Right now, I'm feeling that you're singing like in a bathroom. Okay. And that's it, man. That's, if you do every single thing that I just said, this track's going to improve like more than 50%. And then send us back here in the next review, and I will see how much improved. All right. Let's go to the next one. All right. Who's the next one? Let me see here. Let me see on the comments. All right, Cash is King. So funny. I love that name. Like, I just realized what it meant when I said it out loud. So funny. Also, I'm not from here, so everything, it's kind of surprising for me. Okay, Cash is King. Let's go, man.
first I didn't have a pot to piss and something's missing. Intuition knows this dimension doesn't have no limits. I got the vision. Cash is king, so I gotta get it. Fuck about my business, don't pay attention. I'm too busy winning, dipping, whipping E36 before I ghost. Left a cloud of smoking some donuts for the piglets. Disappear like a magician. Slipping with your missus. She wants to chill. Now we cool, so I keep it frigid. Yeah. Got the sauce, cha-cha, LOL, ha. To the bank, make a drop, big bag. Santa Claus, windows fog, getting hot. Bad bitch, getting tossed. Back seat, getting it on. Make it fast, it won't be long till I'm in that big body. Maserati, feeling godly, gift of Versace. On my way to the party, hit the stage like a kamikaze. Fuck your way, we drop tsunamis. All about the green, that wasabi. Don't try and top me unless it's your bitch. Getting sloppy, riding shoddy, yeah.
I'm getting the vision, it feels like addiction. I know what time to relate. Can't even paint or pick up the right words to say. Don't even dare look my way. Open the case, taking control of my fate. I'm the man on any day. I'm a heavyweight, watch me levitate. I'm from outer space, still up in your face. Pressing the race, coming through with a fountain. My time like a cliffhanger, my target. I'm
your bitch, getting sloppy, riding shoddy, yeah. Vision.
Control of my fake body. It's if you're real cliffhanger.
Feeling godly, top me unless it's your bitch. Got the sauce, this dimension does it. Body, Maserati, feeling Kazi, vision.
All right, let's go, man. A couple of things here. First of all, I like it. The beat is super dope. I like how you play with, I don't know if you produced the song, if you did anything else on that. But like the beat is cool. I like how you play with the panning and the sounds are interesting. Like it's something that I always try to work here with producers and music makers is like, if your sounds are not interesting enough, I'm not going to even listen to. Like, do you think you came up with the perfect idea? Like after hundreds and hundreds of years of music, like you think they came up with the biggest idea of all? Like, come on, everything was kind of made already. So the thing that wasn't made, that we didn't have much access right now, it was the possibility of transforming sound as much. And right now, what we have in our computers is the ability to do whatever the fuck we want. We can just slap a table and make it a vocal chop of it. You know, we can do whatever. And it's going to be different from everything you ever heard just because the way it was made. And, you know, it's not like a sample from Splice that you just can download and thousands of people can do that. So I think that sound selection is really important for me. And the arrangement is the second very important thing for me. And I think you're going good on those two terms. In terms of the arrangement, I would just bring this, like the chorus. I don't know if it's a chorus or an outro, whatever you want to call. I like it. I wanted to hear more in the song. Maybe you can bring like here in the beginning before the second rapper come in, you know, maybe like, I don't know, just a suggestion. Like I like it a lot and I wanted to listen more of that. Just a suggestion on an arrangement. About production, I feel that the vocals are too thin. I think they're clean, but they're too thin right now. Like it doesn't have any body. If I solo out those vocals, they're gonna sound they're filtered. You know, they're not like I can't have like the bottom of the vocals there. There's no bottom on the vocals. Like the 200 to 400 area, I kind of totally filtered out. Not totally, but it's kind of too thin for me, for my ears at least. And I think you can go like for more ad libs or more doubles, mainly in this first part here on the first rapper. I feel that it's too straight. You know, there's just too straight. I should have more nuances like you know, doubles, and each 4 to 8 bars something's happening, pauses. Something else also that I noticed, like almost no pause, like do silences, do pauses, reverses, and delay throws. You know, I think that always makes any arrangement more interesting. And other than that, it should be good, man. Just take care of the body and the vocals. Also, make sure you're not bringing muddiness, which is around 300, 600, okay? So it's between 200 and 400, but make sure you're not bringing back any of the garbage. All right, man? And you should be good. And thanks for being a member of the roundtable. And let's go for the next one. All right, all right. So before I started doing the roundtable, Josh, and there's any roundtable members here? Because I have 2 more songs to be. I'm gonna do Timothy Pyle, and then I'm gonna do a roundtable member. And then we get, let's see. Love it, love it. It's so fun. Fun. Yeah, I like it, man. I like it, Tim. It's super fun track. I give you an extra credit for that. Very catchy as well. Okay, but let's talk about the production of the track, okay? That's why we're here. The first thing, just stream it, the silence here. This 10-second silence, for God's sake. Like, don't make anyone that wants to listen to your music wait 10 seconds to start the song. Okay, that's the very first thing. You can do that in any software these days. So just trim it out and make sure like the song starts like tick, tick, then it starts the song. Okay. The second thing is, you guys, or the mixer, or I don't know who mixed this, must like the Beatles a lot because everything is super pinned out. Very 60s rock. I like it. I like it a lot. It's very like, you don't hear much of these days, you know. I think it's pretty dope. And what I was gonna say is, I think you want to bring that idea. That's just my conception of like market first. If you want to make that song like big, so think about the market, of course, and the way you should treat your sound, looking for the market as well, is just to bring a modern touch for it, right? So right now it needs more punch, needs more modern mixing to make it sound bigger, to make it sound wider and more interesting, because the song has potential. Like, I love, like, you know, the theme of the song is super fun, but it needs more punch. It needs more like modern elements, you know. Maybe you can do, and when I say modern elements, not necessarily our modern instruments, just the way you can approach the mix with a more modern ear, you know. For example, like the drums can, once everything comes out, like the drums just got lost, I think you can keep the kick playing out throughout the song. The guitars, I think they have a good taste on tones. I wouldn't change that much, just because it also characterizes the song in itself. The vocals definitely just don't pan out that much, man. Like if you're listening that on mono, that probably has a lot of phase issues with the vocals. Phase issues, I don't know if you know what phase issues are, or phasing is when this one signal cancels out the other signal with similar or equal characteristics. So if you have two vocals, probably yours or I don't know, playing in the same region, if they're not completely either unaligned, like if there's the same signal doubled and they're like in the same thing, they're gonna be phasey. You know, that's what a phaser does. So got it. Yeah, it was recorded in the 80s. That makes sense now. That's super super analog. But I love it. I love it, all the sounds. I think it just needs to bring to 2021, but still sound like, you know, the 80s. I think it should sound like the 80s, but just bring to these days so people can enjoy in their very nice studios or in their cars and feeling that the same vibe that you want to transmit. Because right now, if you play this mix on a modern car with subwoofers and stuff like that, they're just gonna sound weak. They're just gonna sound like flat. They're just gonna play flat, you know. So you have to bring all the modern, like the modern elements back, okay? And that's all about mixing. If you want to talk about mixing, just hit me up here on. I'm gonna leave my email here in the comments. Will at Radium Media, or on my Instagram, okay? Will Martin's Music. And yeah, just hit me up if you're interested. If you have any mixer, if you don't, we do here mixing and mastering at Radium. We have a bunch of clients the past like 21 years in music, you know, doing that. So we know a lot about mixing and mastering and how to help artists to get to the next step of their songs. So yeah, guys, I think that's it. I'm going to do one more review and we're going to finish this session. I just want to say, if you're a Roundtable member, thank you so much for being and supporting our channel. You can also donate here in the chat with a super chat sticker, and that always helps us to make the best of our time here and also give all these free advices for you guys, okay? And let's see who's the next and last one. Any Roundtable here? Roundtable member? Okay, Tommy Grams. Okay, Tommy, let's go. How is the your song here? Let me update. Tommy Grams. I can see it. Oh, sorry. Mexico. There you go. Uh-oh. Hey, man, I think there's a problem here with your track, Tommy. Yeah. I'm trying to open here. Tommy, if you can, I'm gonna try to download the track. Let's see if that happens, if that helps. See. Yeah, man, it's not playing back. I'm sorry, I have to pass. You maybe want to give another bounce. Yeah, it's not even playing. It's not even opening. Let me try to open here on QuickTime. Yeah, I downloaded your track, Tommy, but it's not playing back, man. So if you can send it back again here on the same link, I'm gonna do one more and then I can do yours, okay? But if at the end of the song you don't have uploaded, I have to finish the session for now. But let's go. So Omni Blossom, did you upload it here? Something. Omni Blossom. Is this Harry? Oh yeah, Harry. Got it. All right, Harry. Harry is not only a member, but he's been on every call, Zoom call, roundtable. I'm excited. Let's see.
The best of times, it was the worst of times, a grand wonder it was, in the tale of two Sidhas. There was the me and the you, there was the us and the them. After all we've been through, for our hearts all to mend, and to blossom again, as we laugh and we cry, and when it is done, and we can say goodbye. We can say goodbye. See how we all become one in the blink of an eye. As you step in the pond of the great beyond. Now you are totally free to breathe in ecstasy. Right now, right here. Right here, right now. See how we all become one in the blink of an eye. As you step in the pond of the great beyond. Now you are totally free to breathe in ecstasy. Right now, right here. Right here, right now. Hosanna, oh, we are one. Hosanna, oh, we are one. Hosanna, oh, we are one. We are
one. Dude, I love it. I love it. It sounds like if ABBA or Carpenters would do like a more, I don't know, exoteric album, it would sound like this. It's so dope. I love it. All right, so let's go to my notes for you. So I love the clav, but just be careful of not taking out too much of that frequency, just because clavs they're very sensitive instruments. So make sure you're compressing them well, or either multi-band compressing them. I think they speak a lot around 1K, something like that. And it's basically our voice, right? So just make sure that's not clashing too much with the vocals. And also I would give a more modern sound to the clav, you know, like or sit, or I don't know exactly the instrument, the sample you're using, or if you're playing at all. Just make sure it's more subtle on the mix, more smooth, more rounded, so it doesn't hurt my ears like if I turn it up a lot. If people want to listen on, whatever they want to listen, if they want to listen like very loud, like just make sure all those instruments, they're soft enough. That's something that Brad always tells me about my mixes as well, that I learned throughout the years. It's, you want to make sure if I crank it up the volume, it's still going to sound balanced and not going to bother me at all. Like any frequency, it's too much, okay? That's the very first thing about the clavs, about like the vocals, everything. Just make sure that frequency range 1 to 5, it's kind of smooth it out. And what you can use is, again, you can use multi-band compression. You can use what is called Soothe. That's an awesome plugin if you want to invest a little bit on that. It's a very nice a very nice like multi-band compressor EQ. It's a one thing of a kind. Okay, it's really nice. But just a multi-band compressor would help there. Another thing that I was gonna say, on your vocal or the male vocal, try to compress a little more. Some peaks, they're still picking a little bit on, mainly when you get, like around the throat voice, it gets a little high, and kind of throws me off as a producer. So just make sure those frequencies are also like flatten out with a compressor. But also don't make sure you don't lose the dynamics of the song, because it's a very organic human song. So that's that. And I would definitely work on the transitions of the parts. Right now they're so nice. Like I love how you have this back and forth with female vocals and all that, male and female vocals, like question and answer. Just make sure like the parts of the song, they're really defined. So making sure that I know when the chorus is, I know when the verses is, I know when the intro, outro, all that is very explicit. But in the terms of like, it's explicit, but the place that I get there, the way I get there, it's very smooth. Okay. So the way you can do that is making effects, transitions, putting more reverb or pauses. There's a lot of techniques you can do that, or arrangement and so on. Okay. So also you can do like delay, reverb throws. Right now what I'm feeling like, I love the idea of having a super wide vocals and the males and questions and answers and all that. But it gets tiring after a while. So make sure you're dosing that out. Like use it in the right time, and it should be really interesting. Okay. Because right now, like once you start it, is that gonna be like the 3 minutes like this? Oh, this is cool. But like, I got the idea in 30 seconds, So just make sure you dose it out throughout the song, that doesn't get like boring or just overused. And that's it. That's all I have to talk about the song. And again, this is my personal experience on it as a producer and composer and all that. So if that was your intention, just go for it, But I think doing those things gonna make your idea more rounded, more modern as well. And yeah, that's it. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me here. Again, I know you could do anything else in the world. You could be like in the beach or, skating. I don't know what you guys do there. You guys and girls do outside there. But thank you so much for joining me in this live review. And please make sure you join the roundtable. If you enjoy this review, you're going to be able to have weekly Zoom calls. Emery is on the roundtable. He can speak for me as well. And guys, you guys gonna enjoy a lot. All right. Thank you so much. I see you next time, next Wednesday. Make sure you get the email and submit right away, so you get your song reviewed no matter what. All right. See you next time, guys. Peace.